Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails to Azure Part 68. In the previous video we battled Aryan Road, we destroyed her, it wasn't even close, we were never in any danger whatsoever. And now it is almost time for us to go invade Crossbell to try and put an end to all this nonsense. I guess we should probably talk to everyone first, and then we're supposed to be taking a nap. This is also hopefully the final day of Trails Azure for me, at least in recording. I would like to beat the game today because I'm not entirely sure when the next time I'm going to be able to record is. It might be like, you know, half a week or something, which would definitely suck to get to the very end of the game and then not be able to actually record the finale, which apparently, like, I'm always under the gun. In every Trails finale, this ends up happening. I don't know how. I'm, like, freaking cursed. Every single one is, like, on the last day. I'm like, I need to beat this game in the next 8 hours. And, oftentimes we actually don't end up making it, which is not a good omen. Hey, Noelle, Fran, you two look surprisingly calm, despite what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Do we? Actually, I was in the middle of triple checking my weapons until Fran came in. Don't sound so annoyed, Noe. I came down here to give you some emotional support. Besides, I'm all done with the work I had to do tonight, too. Dependable as always. We'll need operational support more than ever tomorrow, Fran, so be sure to get some rest tonight. Don't worry, I will. That's the other reason I came down here. Nothing recharges my batteries like spending some quality time with Noe. I'd say you're exaggerating, but knowing you, you're not. You can stay, but at least let me get some work done, Fran. That reminds me, Lloyd, I think I'll try and get in contact with the commander again tonight. I should do a final strategy review with her ahead of tomorrow's operation. Sounds like a good idea. Thanks, Noelle. Be sure to get some sleep once you've done that and finished your weapon maintenance. It's not like you're going to be using them or anything. I mean, come on, Noelle in combat at this point in the game? Don't make me laugh.
Oh, Lloyd.
What's up?
武器の整備をしてるみたいだな。
ああ、なんつっても明日の作戦は今までで最大の山場だろうからな。ベルゼルガーの出番もあるだろうし、いざって時のためにも念入りにやっとかねえとな。
I mean, you did get the last hit on Night Lady, so you got that going for you.
今までドタバタしてあまり機会がなかったけど、俺も今夜のうちにトンファーを手入れしとこうかな。
What if I could, like, make them grow twice as large and jump 40 feet into the air and then crash down into the enemy while yelling, Meteor! I can't remember what it's actually, his ultimate is called now. But, wouldn't that be cool, Randy?
おお、やっとけやっとけ。お前のはライフルと違って精密部分の手入れなんかは必要ないだろうが。
We do have to regularly wipe the blood of our enemies off of them, though.
磨きを入れてやるだけでもだいぶ違うもんだぜ。
そうだな。それにしてもランディって意外とマメだよな。そのライフルだけじゃなくスタンハルバードの手入れも毎日欠かしてないみたいだし。
ま、武器の手入れは処方中の処方だからな。それこそ絶世の美女を扱うように優しく丁寧に扱わねえと。じゃねえと戦場で余計なトラブルが舞い込んじまうことだって。
悪い。もしかして余計なことを思い出させたか？
何謝ってんだっつの。でもそうだな。そろそろ話してもいい頃合いかもしれねえ。
I mean, I didn't realize, I thought this was going to be like just random dialogue. I didn't know we were going to have a heart-to-heart here.
なあ、後で暇だったらメルカバの甲板にでも。
Oh, these maybe are these our Bond scenes at the end of the game? Okay. I mean, we'll go ahead and, I mean, we're gonna do Randy's anyway. But we'll do Randy, save, and then we'll try and do the others if we've unlocked them. I mean, we've probably gotten Wazi's and Tio's. That's probably it. I don't see any way we've gotten Ellie or... who's our other party member? I guess, is it just them? Am I blanking? I mean, Noelle, we just talked to. We don't have hers, but that makes sense. But yeah, come on.
わかった。後で行かせてもらうよ。
そんじゃまた。
But yeah, we'll just do this, save, and then reload to see all the other dialogue.
俺もこいつの整備が終わったらすぐに行くからよ。
I need to head to the deck once I'm done making my final preparations in the nap room. Okay. Let's make a new save. Remember this one before we talk to Randy. The greatest challenge during tomorrow's operation will likely be dealing with those 3 Aeons. Driving them away from the city will be the key to your infiltration. It's going to take the cooperation of all our allies to pull it off. Now, I mean, that does give me hope that we can actually beat the game today, but the thing that doesn't give me hope is that I feel like there's still like 6 boss fights left. Like, minimum. We gotta refight Shirley, we gotta refight Sigmund, we gotta refight Arios, we gotta probably fight Mario Bell. There's probably gonna be something to do with Novarius. You gotta fight all the freaking Aeons. And I feel like there's someone else to be able to fight. I guess, I mean, whatever the final boss is gonna be. So, I mean, that alone is a lot of combat.
ワジ、アッパス、もしかして飲んでるのか？
僕らもとりあえずは準備は終わったからね。君も一杯どうだい？
おいおい、明日は作戦なのに大丈夫か
？Drinking unlocks the power that fuels his stigma, actually?
すでにいくつかグラスを開けちゃったみたいだけど。
心配するな。ベントスに作らせたノンアルコールのカクテルだ。明日の作戦の進行には支障あるまい。
アッパスがそう言うなら、今回は信じて良さそうだな。
一人で飲んでる時でも信じてくれて構わないんだけど。
What they don't know is that Wazi does hit the power of his stigma allows him to turn the water in there into wine.
そうそう。一応君たちにも言っておいた方が良さそうだな。明日の作戦、法王芸家からも正式に参加の許可が下りたよ。
Okay.
そうなのか。
隠密活動を主とするメルカバを大規模な作戦で運用するのは本来ならば。
I mean, I still feel like this should have been like the church's top priority. Like, they should have sent more than just Kevin and Wazi here.
大陸全土の
And
混
granted,
乱
they
状
technically
態を
didn't
考えれ
really
ば
send them.
もはや多少の露見はやむを得まい。
But my understanding is that Wazi and Kevin came here first and asked for forgiveness later.
そうか。教会の判断に感謝するよ。とにかく、決戦は明日だ。
了解だ、リーダー。
無論、力添えはさせてもらおう。
ああ、そういえば、もう一つだけ君に伝えておくべきことがあった。
Sorry, we're booked full.
マジ？あの件は現時点では秘匿事項に入るはずだ。
I am still interested in why. You know, one of the things. I should probably save and talk about this in combat now that I think about it. Remind me to talk about Wazi. I know you can't, but just do it.
あれ？そうだったっけ？それじゃあできるだけこっそり伝えないといけないな。
まあいい。ワジがそう言うなら仕方あるまい。
なんだかよくわからないんだが。
君たちに大きく関係することさ。気になるなら後で甲板で待ち合わせて話してあげる。
Kind of booked full, Wazi. I mean, apparently they're like mutually exclusive, I think. So, I hate to say, oh god, it feels so bad to hit decline, but
そうかい？それならいいんだけど。
oh dude, it hurts my soul.
気が変わったらもう一度声をかけるといい。
Like, it actually does. It actually called me, like, to physically cringe having to hit decline. I feel so bad. Tomorrow will be very difficult, Lloyd. My apologies for making you bear the burden of our state's future. As one of its 2 highest representatives, I beg for your forgiveness. You have nothing to apologize for, Speaker McDowell. If not for your willingness to make the declaration of invalidity, we never would have... Oh god, dude. It's like early in the morning. My throat's still not warmed up. We never would have gotten this far. Played the role you needed to. From here on, this is our fight. This is something we have to do. Thank you, but I hope we can at least accept my apology for this distraction tonight. If that is how you feel, I believe the mission to liberate Crossbell will be a success. I've already begun to think about what will come next. My hope is the confused citizens of Crossbell will be able to return to their peaceful lives as soon as possible. We hope so too. Tomorrow's the day we're going to liberate Crossbell City. I'll finally have the chance to see Belle and Uncle. I can ask them why they did this and possibly get through to them. Then again, if they still refuse... Can't imagine what you're going through right now, Ellie. Sorry, Lloyd, now isn't the time to be dwelling on this. We have a debt to repay to everyone who has helped us despite the danger. Above all, this is a fight we can't lose if we're going to take back Kia. That's right, we're all in this together, Ellie. Tomorrow will be our day. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Lloyd, I'm feeling a little better now. You guys are really going to try and liberate Crossbell City? You're putting your lives on the line to fight the new system. If this fails, the narrative is going to be that the president was right all along. I hope you know that. Winners are at the history books, remember? Just like Calvert's bloody revolution, history tells us that the ends justify the means. Well, I mean, if we don't do anything, that's going to happen regardless, so... Everything comes down to tomorrow, so we know it better than anyone else. My bad, I didn't mean to put even more pressure on you. As a journalist, I have a responsibility to see how Crossbell's fate plays out and relay it to the people. But behind that, I'm still my own person, one that's rooting for you guys with all our heart. You all are Guy's legacy, after all. The SSS inherited his will and are fighting for what he would have. I don't know what to say, Grace. You can respond by giving it all your all tomorrow. Do it for Kia's sake, too. Of course we will. Let's see, do we... I mean, we probably have TOs as well, I would guess. Oh, no. Okay, this isn't the... We have to rest first before we proc the scene. Tomorrow's the day. We'll finally be infiltrating our way back into Crossbell City. All things considered, it hasn't been that long since I was there last, so why am I being so nostalgic for it? I know what you mean. I heard that the Aeons have refocused their attention on defending the city now that the barrier is down. Can't help but wonder how everyone at Arkansas is holding up. I imagine they're still practicing, even now. The show must go on, as they say. No matter the circumstances, the troop is always perfecting its craft and looking ahead, not back. That's Ilia's will. The way of Arkansas. I suppose you're right. You don't mind me asking, what comes next for you after we've liberated Crossbell City and solved this incident? I intend to see Ilia again and continue dancing with Arkansas, as I have been, to be perfectly honest. That desire still burns inside, even if I don't fully understand how or why. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm going to say to Ilia and Sully the next time I see them. Words escape me. Do they? I understand where you're coming from, but I've no doubt that Ilia and everyone at Arkansas will always accept you. My advice would be to not think too much about it and concern yourself with what you can control. The next step that's right in front of you. You make a good point. Anyway, for that reunion to happen, we'll have to first liberate Crossbell City. I hope you're ready to give it your all tomorrow. Right. I do also kind of wonder, it's never really directly stated, but like... Because most of the members of the Arkansas walked away before Riksha started fighting Shirley, but I think Sully was still kind of there, so I don't know if Sully saw any of, like, Riksha fighting Shirley. Tomorrow is when we will liberate Crossbell City. Upon disembarking, I shall enter the city alone as a scout. Though I will not be by your side, know that I will rush there should anything happen. Thanks, Zayat. We appreciate the backup. That reminds me, the Wolves of the Mountains will also be helping, right? Yes, I instructed them to lend their aid to the resistance force from the CGF. If they use the terrain wisely, they should provide worthy opposition for the Red Constellation. I think Second Lieutenant Muriel and the others will greatly appreciate the support. Yes, however, that is as much assistance as I can provide to you all. Ultimately, it rests on your shoulders to rescue Kia. As I'm sure you know, there are still many trials and tribulations standing between you and her. I know, but it doesn't matter. Nothing's going to stop me from reaching Kia, no matter what. Just you watch, Side. Watch and keep looking out for us. So I shall. Show me that you can. Dude, part of me doesn't even want to talk to Tio because hitting Decline's gonna like actually hurt my soul. I'll be good to hack tomorrow for the Merkabah while you guys are infiltrating the city. Hear me out. Do what you can to throw the city into chaos. If it causes a little confusion, it'll be a lot easier to get an opening on the net. Fair enough. You hold up our end of the bargain if you do. By the way, Yon, I hope you aren't planning to pull another all-nighter tonight. Lloyd stare. But maybe. I mean, I still got work to do anyway, and I'm a night owl. Besides, staying until dawn is more energizing than getting crappy sleep. Listen, tomorrow's gonna be a long day. There's no way you'll hold out if you stay up all night. It's gonna be Crossbell's second longest day. Here's what you'll do. You're gonna finish what you're doing here, march your hacker butt to bed, and get a good night's sleep. Alright. I'll go to bed after I'm done. Just cool it with the cops there already. Dude, I don't know if I can take it mentally. I don't know if I can say no. Okay, you know what? We'll get it. We'll get it when we reload, assuming we get TOs, which I mean I don't see why we wouldn't. So let's save again.
そういえば、ランディが話したいことがあるって言ってたな。どうする？明日の準備を済ませておくか。
It'll bring an end to your free time and the story will advance. Speak to the person you promised. Lloyd then made his final preparations for tomorrow and went outside to the deck.
よう来たか。
ランディ、
I don't know, the deck's kind of scary, man.
誘っといてなんだが、こんな夜に野郎相
I'd
手
be
に時間
too
割いてんじゃ
I'd
ねえ
be too worried I'm gonna fall off.
ちった色っぽい話をする相手はいねえのかよ。
Nah, just Wazzy actually.
余計なお世話だっての。それに作戦前だし、そんなことを考える余裕はないさ。
バカ、そういう時だからこそ落とすチャンスなんじゃねえか。ロイド、私不安なの。
Oh god, that's bad. That's bad, Randy. Don't ever do a girl voice again.
大丈夫だ、俺がついている。ガバーっていう黄金コンボが使えるだろうが。
You'd be so in there, dude.
最後のは飛躍しすぎだろ。ランディがモテるっていうのがなんか眉唾に思えてくるんだけど。
何を。明日の準備は終わったか。
ああ、正直万全とはとても言えないけど。
I'm pretty ready. Now, we couldn't really replenish our stock of noodles because we don't have chitin shells, but we do have plenty of rice, so we're rice boys now.
ミレイユさんたちのことを考えたら贅沢は言ってられないしね。
まあな。レジスタンスやヘイユエ方面は多分両兵どもが出撃するだろう。おじきやシャーリーは簡単には出てこないだろうが、それでもガレスあたりが出たら相当厳しい戦いになるだろう。
そうか。赤い星座、聞いていた以上の戦闘力だな。大陸西部最強と言われてるのもうなずける気がするよ。
I mean, I somewhat respect the Red Constellation at the end of the day. I feel like the fights against the grunts are actually some of the hardest fights in the game.
まあ歴史だけで言うなら中世の暗黒時代に遡るからな。
Dude, so they've been around for a long fucking time.
ベルゼルガー、オルランド、当時から名の知れた戦士たちの一族だったらしい。常に最新の戦闘技術を取り入れ、特殊な鍛錬法で肉体を強化することで最強と呼ばれ続けた戦士だ。それが近代になって両兵団となり、一族の紋章だった赤いサソリを名前として掲げたってわけだ。
そうだったのか。ひょっとして前に旧市街のレースをあんな形式でやったのって。
よく気づいたな。あれは赤い星座で行われる戦闘訓練をアレンジしたもんだ。もっとも本来はより実戦に近い、いつ死んでもおかしくない代物でな。ガキの頃から毎日のように血へどを吐くまでやらされたもんだぜ。
なるほど。それをランディに仕込んだのが闘神と呼ばれた親父さんか。
ああ、バルデル・オルランド。まるで鋼鉄の獅子のように厳しく容赦のない親父だった。3年前、俺はその闘神から一つの任務を与えられた。宿敵ともいえる両兵団、西風の旅団の2個中隊、そいつらを俺の部隊で殲滅しろという内容だった。敵兵力はこちらの倍。実力が拮抗していることを考えると、正直厳しすぎる戦力差だった。だがこちらには奇襲と地形を利用できる強みがあった。そして俺は日頃から補給のために立ち寄っていた村を利用した。奇襲で陽動を行い、片方の中隊を村に引き寄せて崖崩れを起こすことで分断し、もう片方を一気に潰した。そして村外れの納屋を爆破することで敵の混乱を誘い、村から退却するルートを読んで、そこに全火力を集中して撃破した。 村人の犠牲は一人も出さないつもりだった。だが戦場における見込みなんて流動的で当て
Well, I mean, I guess it's good to know that it wasn't, you know, the intention wasn't to just kind of, like, there was at least some thought put into the civilians.
結局
But
撃破するポイントは50アージュほど村寄りになって一軒の雑貨屋を巻き添えにした。多分両兵仲間以外で
okay, so it was his actual friend. I kind of assumed that. I wasn't sure if it was just supposed to be like a random guy, but I assumed it was his actual friend that he's mentioned in the past.
任務がないときはたまに酒場で一緒に飲んで騒いでナンパして、いずれ街に出て自分の店を持つのが夢だって言ってた。その夢も命も全て俺が奪った。
ランディにやるじゃん。
合格だ、ランドルフ。この試しをもってお前は次の闘神に決まった。兄貴の後を継げるようこれからも精進するがいい。
しまらねえ話だろう。別にそいつが死んだショックで戦場から足を洗ったわけじゃねえ。両兵としての生き方にうんざりしたわけでもねえ。俺はただ分からなくなっちまったんだ。いつか自分の店を持ちたいっていうあいつのささやかな夢と、いずれ闘神となって死ぬまで戦い続ける俺の人生の果たしてどちらに意味があったのか。
ランディ、
多分それが俺が背負った業なんだろう。オルランドの一族に生まれながら修羅になりきれず中途半端に戦場に生きてきた俺自身のな。
Hit him, Lloyd.
その業を断ち切るつもりなんだな。あのおじさんを乗り越えることで。
まあな、親父が死んだ今、それ以外に俺が業を断ち切る方法はない。今の俺自身の力と足場を持って、その時にやっと3年前のケリをつけられそうな気がするんだ。これ以上ただ流されることなくな。
そっか、当然相棒としては協力させてくれるんだろうな。
ああ、よろしく頼む。できれば一人でケリをつけたかったが、さすがに相手が悪すぎる。悪いが当てにさせてもらうぜ。
Oh, we got him. He's dead already. He just doesn't know it.
ああ、もちろんさ。相棒冥利に尽きるというか、頼りにしてくれて嬉しいよ。
だからだらしなこと言ってんじゃねえっての。
へっ、それは酒？
ラム酒だ。結構な上物。
I also noticed there's a severe lack of liquid left.
あいつと一緒に村の酒場でボトルキープしていたもんさ。ライフルと一緒に預けてたが、なんとなく手がつけられなくてな。
For a second, I thought that said I stored it in my rifle, and I was like, what? It's got a liquor compartment? That thing's got everything, man.
だが今ならやっと残りを飲み干せそうな気がする。決戦前夜の景気づけだ。一杯だけ付き合わねえか。
ああ、いただくよ。
ちょうど空いたか。無理すんなよ。少しだが結構きついぜ。
まあ、もう成人してるし、このくらいなら大丈夫さ。乾杯しよう。 ランディ。
あ
And then Lloyd's like hungover for the entire mission tomorrow.
結構来るな。
He's a complete lightweight.
言わんこっちゃない。まあそいつが大人の味ってやつだ。
だから自分だけ大人面するなってば。なあランディ。
ああ、なんだ。
事件が一段落ついたら裏通りのジャズバーに行こう。そこで新しい酒をボトルキープしないか。できればもう少しおとなしめのやつをさ。
そうだな。ああ、繰り出すとすっか。
Okay, I quite like that scene. That was good. I'm still interested in Wazi's scene though. I feel like Wazi's the character we still don't know that much about. Randy for Randy. Okay, so what I think we'll go ahead and do... Well... I'm a little worried we're going to be stuck in a cutscene for like 30 minutes. So you know what, so that we don't get like too far removed from the bonds, I'm going to Alt F4 real quick and reload the save. So let's see, how do I launch this game again? I just want to kind of go ahead and do these now. I figure we'll at least do these ones on screen. The others, you know, oh, this is the wrong save now I think about it. Yeah, what's up, Wazi? Absolutely.
甲板に行けばいいんだな。
決まりだね。
ワジ、念のため言っておくが、くれぐれ。
分かってる分かってる。僕は飲み終わってから行くから、そんなに急がなくてもいいよ。
Head to the decks once I'm done making my final preparations in the nap room. But it's like everybody has to like how many beds are in the nap room? Because from what I remember, they're just like, well, actually I don't know. We've never been in a Merkaba before. I guess it reminds me so much of the RSL from the first game that I've kind of been subconsciously thinking it's that. Because I mean this like hallway is like very similar and everything. Because the nap room on that ship were just like single bunks. Because everybody's had to like sleep together. Like all 12 of us. Can I speak to old the Waster? Lloyd then made his final preparations for tomorrow and went outside to the deck.
Yeah, 来たね。
ああ。あんな風に思わせぶりに言われたら来ざるを得ないと思うんだが。
そんな風に言いながらも律儀に来てくれる君が好きさ。愛していると言っても過言じゃないくらいだ。
そういうのはいいから。キーヤについてだろ。話を聞かせてくれ。
了解。本当は部外者には話しちゃいけないんだけど、ゼロの司法の処遇についてはどうやら教会は基本的にノータッチという形になりそうだ。
That just seems very surprising to me.
たとえこの事件が
本当か？
ああ、蛇の連中が撤退し、オリジナルの司法が失われている今、積極的に介入できる根拠はない。その意味で僕らがキーヤを連れ去る選択もなくなったわけだ。
I mean, that's good for us, but it doesn't really seem to jive with what we know about the church. You know, the way they like ruthlessly hunt down anyone who has an artifact. Which, I mean, I know it's technically not like a real artifact anymore, but it's still something just as dangerous.
そうか。知らせてくれてありがとう。でも、ワジはこのまま俺たちに協力して問題ないのか？
道化師と第7中は去ったけど、第6中の撤退は確認できていない。それにあの人形たちをはじめ、結社が黒い助に供与した技術が未だ大きな影響を及ぼしている。その影響がなくなるまでは最低限の介入は続けるつもりさ。
なるほど。聞けば聞くほど俺たちの常識から外れた争いが繰り広げられているみたいだな。
君たちの住む世界とは表と裏の関係にあたる世界の話さ。それと僕にとっては2年に及ぶクロスベル潜入任務の締めくくりというのが大きいかな。
そういえばワジは17歳だったよな。2年前ということは15歳で任務に就いたわけだ。でもドミニオンっていうかなり重要な地位にいるんだろ。
ああ、ドミニオンっていうのは実績でなるものじゃないんだ。印が現れたものしかなれないし、なることが運命づけられている。まあそんなオカルティックでいかがわしい立場ってわけさ。
Yeah, yeah, you could say that.
自分で言うなって。でも印ってひょっとしてワジが戦闘中にたまに見せることがある。
ああ、スティグマ、それがこの印の名前さ。
And I mean, I'm guessing, you know, Wazzy probably has like some sort of traumatic event that caused it to erupt the same way Kevin did.
魂に刻み込まれた刻印、力の源泉にして忌むべきもの。これが僕に現れたのは今から7年くらい前。
Because we do kind of like what we do vaguely know of Wazzy's backstory, right? Is that they kind of grew up in like a slum type situation similar to Shara.
7年前。
別に DG 教団とは全然関係のない話だけど、暇つぶしに聞くかい？
そうだな。差し支えなかったらぜひ。考えてみればワジの過去はほとんど知らないも同然だし、性格や行動パターンは大体分かってるつもりだけどね。
いいだろう。僕の生まれ故郷はゼムリア大陸のとある辺境でね、外界との接触が禁じられた、いわば隠れ里的な場所だった。その里ではエイドスとは異なる太古の神を祀っていてね、僕は幼い頃から神の声を聞く巫女の役割を担ってきた。もちろん自発的にじゃなく、物心ついた頃に勝手に選ばれてね。
So it is kind of interesting. So there is kind of almost a bend of like heretic type stuff to Wazzy, at least at the start. Because really, that's kind of one of the reasons why I never really assumed he was a Grail Knight.
神の正体が得体の知れない太古の呪具であるのは知ってたから、正直バカバカしくて仕方なかったよ。くだらない役割から解放されて自由になりたいとずっと思っていた。そのうちに里でおかしなことが起こり始めてね。里人が一人また一人と原因不明の昏睡状態に陥ったんだ。僕が探ったところ、神が暴走して地脈を通じて生気を吸い取り始めたことが分かって、僕は封じることを主張したけど、里の長老たちはそれを認めず、生贄を捧げようとまで言い出したんだ。まあ実際恐ろしい力を持った呪具で封じることも不可能だったんだけど、そんな時に外界から教会の騎士たちがやってきたんだ。彼ら
Oh,
と
is
接
that
触した
the
僕は、
lady?
Coming
Selmont?
artifactの意志だと知り、
I can't remember her name, but I recognize her.
それが絶対的な存在でないことを知って思い切った行動に出た。その青い石板状の神を崖から落として破壊しようとしたんだ。太古の呪いから里を解放し自由になりたい。 ただその一心で。
Guess that kind of explains his name.
しかし神の抵抗は凄まじく、僕の力を根こそぎ奪い取ろうとした。騎士たちの助けも間に合わず、僕の生命が尽きようとしたその時、その刻印は僕の胸に現れた。
So I guess that is why he didn't want to show us his
逆に神の力を根こそぎ奪い、
didn't want to show his chest when in the beach scene.
神はただの古ぼけた石板と化し、粉々に砕け散った。そして僕は自由を手に入れ、めでたく里を追放されたわけさ。里人たちが崇めていた神を殺した大罪人としてね。
そんなことが。
なかなか荒唐無稽な話だろ。都会育ちの現代っ子にはさすがに信じられないかな。
いや、和ジの力を見てると現実にあったということはわかるさ。サイトなんていう生きた神話も
Yeah, that's
目の
true.
当たりにしてるしね。
それもそうか。そんなわけで騎士たちに誘われた僕はアルテリア報国へと向かい、12名しかいないスティグマの持ち主ドミニオンとして迎えられた。アッパスとはその時からの付き合いかな。
そうか。でもそうすると故郷にずっと帰っていないのか。家族の人とも会わないで。
ああ、当然だろ。里人たちの拠り所を僕は粉々に砕いてしまったんだ。ただ自由になりたい一心で、後のことを何も考えずに。だからそれは僕への罰なのさ。家族から憎まれるということもね。まあ聞いた話だと、あれから里には教会が入っていろいろとケアをしているらしい。神の呪いもいずれは過去のものとして薄れるはずだ。ほとぼりが冷めたくらいには一度帰ろうとは思っているよ。そんなに心配してくれなくてもね。
和ジ、この事件が片付いたら和ジはクロスベルを去るんだな。
I mean, I would assume so.
ああ、それが僕の騎士としての使命だからね。なんだい、今から寂しくなっちゃうかい？
ああ、そんなの当然だろ。バルドはあんな風になったけど、
Oh yeah, we still have to fight him too. That's another
元
boss
に戻
fight.
せるはずだ。テスタメンツのみんなだってクロスベルにいるわけだし、そして思惑があったとはいえ俺たちの仲間でいてくれた。だからいつでも遊びに来るといい。もうワジにとってクロスベルは第二の故郷みたいなもんだろ。
Little rude, not gonna lie.
臭いのは承知してるよ。
Some might even call it a bit cheesy.
でも 100% 本気だからな。
わかった。どうも君相手だと調子が狂うな。
Dude, blushing Wazzy looks weird.
里心がついた時には遠慮なく尋ねさせてもらうよ。故郷に戻れない代わりじゃなく、君たちとの腐れ縁を確かめにね。
That was a nice little scene as well. And Strike Heaven 2. JK, not really. In the right hemisphere. And... oh no, the game crashed. It's so odd that happens every time I hit Alt and F4 at the same time. Someone should really look into that. Tio, do you want to talk to us? I mean, I assume so. We did several events with Tio. What? I've been freaking boomed, dude. Preparations are nearly complete. What are you up to, Tio? I'm so mad. I'm performing the final. I mean, I'm really not, but I'm performing a final systems check on the Merkaba for tomorrow's operation. I won't have time to do it tomorrow since we will be disembarking. Once you've gained access to the communication frame rate, I'll leave the rest of the hacking to Yona and Fran. I think I get it. Not being here to do it yourself is a bit of a disadvantage. It's okay. It'll be done soon, so do not worry about it. As our leaders, you'll be saving your energy and not worrying over the little things. Hardly. It's still my responsibility to make sure we're fully prepared for tomorrow. I know what you're trying to say, so I'll let you handle this. Just make sure to take your advice and get some rest when you're done. I wonder... God, we're probably really close. I bet it's because we didn't do any combo crafts with her. That would have probably given us the little extra boost we needed. Just because I think her combo craft is bad, and I never used it in combat, and I didn't play enough of this game off-screen to ever, like, use it outside of, like, real combat. Like, I didn't ever take the time to, like, just grind it off-screen or anything, which I maybe should have, but... Well then, I guess we'll just, re-talk to Randy again. And, redo this. Oh yeah, hey Randy, what's up, dude? I know we're best friends and all that. What'd you say? I wasn't listening. The next day, 9 a.m. A little anticlimactic, not gonna lie, but... We did get to see... I was more interested in seeing Wazi's than I was in Tio's, just because, you know, like, we already know Tio's thing. And honestly, if they tried to do any, like, romantic stuff, it would have made me feel fucking awkward as hell anyway, so... Maybe it's good that we missed Tio, after all. It's so weird with no music.
作戦を開始する。クロスベル警備隊所属独立解放部隊および新郎部隊オープンコンバット
Yes, Mom!
Oh, Wolf? Gur Wolf, by the way? Oh, is that the Gareth guy? Yep. Oh, the old Heiyus.
迎撃を開始する。相手は白衛戦の達人どもだ。空河を出して距離を保て。
Yeah!
Guys, just aim slightly forward. You'll at least start shooting them with your bullets.
始めるとしましょうか。かしこまりました。獣どもを駆逐しつつ敵両兵団を翻弄する。
See, that's the strat right there. The Cougars are the real problem.
狙撃に気をつけながら懐を食い破れ。はっ。
Okay, like a little starlight, star bright. Oh, he's going, dude. Kevin's going. Now, where's the other one? Well, now they get the big blue boy. This track is like very quiet, by the way. Like it's actually like kind of quiet for me, and usually my audio is like way louder than it is on the video. So if you can barely hear this, I apologize. It's just the track itself is very quiet. There it goes. I guess it's just that one part with the piano. Oh, so is that's our backup. I had kind of wondered about that, because I'm like, that's really the only person Kevin knows that could actually intervene. Plus, I mean, she has a stake in Crossbell's future, right? She still wants to eventually meet her parents again. And there's been all the stuff with Potter Mater, like the foreshadowing. I kind of assumed that's what Kevin meant when he mentioned he got us some help. Oh, is she gonna fight the blue boy? I mean, it makes sense. The blue boy is the most like clear analog to Potter Mater. So that probably means we just have to fight the white one then. Kevin deals with the red one. Oh, okay, Stella and Joshua are here as well. I didn't know if they would be here or not. I kind of thought it was just actually going to be just Rin. Because, I mean, you know, with all Bracer rules and everything, you would think they wouldn't be able to actually intervene. So that's actually a little surprising seeing them here. Oh, it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. I mean, this thing doesn't stand a ghost of a chance. Like, I mean, I think Rin and Potter Mater alone could have taken the blue boy. I mean, he's kind of getting fucked up, not gonna lie. Yeah, Potter, I didn't realize how much smaller Potter Mater was. He kind of looks the same in some of the angles, but yeah, okay, he's actually a lot tinier. Spiky Onion Priest is so good, dude.
ああ、本人たちたっての希望でリベールから連れてきたらしい。それよりチャンスだね。
You've heard of Onion Knights. Now, the team that brought you that Onion Priest was not really the team, but you know the reference.
船艇のハッチから降りるがいい。
わかった。
よろしくお願いします。
エイドスの加護を。
皆さん、ど
気をつけて。私は上空から取材をさせてもらうわ。こっちも動力ネットからバックアップはしてやるぜ。
But our blockade, man. How can you just fly over our fence? This is bullshit. Now the plot armor's on our side. Haha. Yeah, Risha, I forgot you're here too.
なんとか課長たちと連絡を取りたいけど、なんだこの青白いもやは。
まるで総員や塔で出ていたような。
人通りも全然ありませんね。
まあ町の外で戦闘が起こっているから避難してるんだろうけど。
ティオちゃん。
I want to talk to you, Tio. I'm still a little mad.
なんだどうした？
中央広場から共鳴音が聞こえます。
I mean, probably the bell, I would assume. Something like that.
あれです。
何？
行ってみましょう。
Okay, you may have it sealed from the outside, but what if we go through the secret ladder?
これは
クロスベル紙を包んでいた結界と同じような。
多分同質のものです。そして鐘の共鳴がこのもやを発生しているのかと。
おいおい、何のために？
これは
気をつけて、周囲から来ます。
しかもこれは。
Oh, it's monsters, dude.
星見の塔にいた。
同じ魔導のゴーレムですが、はるかに危険そうです。
とにかくぶっ倒すぞ。
ああ、撃破する。
Just don't back attack me. Okay, it's not a back attack. We're good. We win. Okay, you take physical damage. Oh, you got no chance. You got no chance. You're dusted. Get out of my face. Do we know what you're weak to? No. You're a frag trooper. Okay. What if I were to battle scope you? How would you like that? Okay, you're weak to time. Can you be AT delayed? Probably not. Oh no, just whack him. You do know, you know Shadow Blade. That's pretty good. Oh, you're still alive? Not anymore, you're not. I guess we are actually a little over leveled for this now, since we had the we got all the XP from Arian Road.
どうしてあんなのが街中に？
まさかおじさまたちが放ったとか。
そんな絶対に許されないです。
でも可能性としてはそれが一番ありそうだね。どうやらこの鐘も関係していそうだけど。
I mean, it is resonating like crazy, dude.
また来ます。
Next verse, same as the first?
やばいな。
What are you talking about?
なんとか突破しないと。
Who's oh, the Surgsters and the Dudley, the Doodles himself.
ダドリーさんも。
やっと来たか。話は後だ。こちらについてこい。
はい。
合点承知だぜ。
Good thing they don't just, you know, happen to sideswipe us. And still running in perfect line formation. Man. The SSS just has insane discipline, don't they? Lloyd and the others then took a complicated route through the Misty City, which eventually led them to the Geofront D sector in the downtown district. Same day, 9:30 a.m. Okay, 30 minutes in, well, we've already got our ass kicked. Remember last video when we defeated what's been hyped up as the strongest character ever?
しかもヨナ君も無事解放されたんだって。もうこれで思い残すことはないよ。
Yeah.
感激しすぎです。
See, Tio, this is what you're stuck with since you rejected our freaking friendship forever. You're gonna be alone and you're gonna have to deal with Roberts for the rest of your life. Can we hit this man?
1日100回以上エイドスにお祈りを捧げた甲斐があったよ。
さすがにうざすぎです。
それにしてもよくこんなに集まりましたね。
やっぱり大統領への反感が高まってるってことか。
ま、当然だろう。昨日だっていきなり全市内に戒厳令と外出禁止令が出されてな。
その後青白いもやが立ち込めたと思ったらあのありさまだ。もはや断じて見過ごせる状況ではない。
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think in summoning demons to terrorize the streets of your city, I mean, I probably wouldn't vote for that guy. I don't think.
さすがに逮捕令状は取れませんが。
I mean, I don't know, maybe.
現行犯逮捕という形で大統領一派を抑えるしかないでしょう。はい。
そうですね。それしか方法はなさそうです。
市民の安全はどうですか？
今のところ戒厳令と外出禁止令におとなしく従っているようです。街の外で戦闘が起きているのも影響しているのではないかと。
Also, the friggin' demons roaming the streets. Granted, I guess they probably only summon when they want to attack someone like us.
でもいきなりだったから備えのない市民も多いみたいでね。市民会館やホテルなんかに避難している人もいるみたいだし、かなり困ってるんじゃないかな。
Well, I mean, if they start eating each other, they can stay there for a long time.
なるほどな。
一刻の猶予もありません。
Maybe the Civic Center still has some food from the buffet a while back. Probably not. Now I think about it, that's been like an in-game month.
しかし大統領一派を抑えるとなるとオルキスタワーを攻略する必要があるってわけだね。
It is kind of funny, like the whole like first 4 chapters of the game take place in like 2 weeks or something, or like, you know, or like basically a month, and then they just like skip a month in between chapter 4 and the final chapter. It just feels so weird.
ああ、すでに大まかな段取りはできている。市内に残った遊撃士たちと連携もできそうだしな。あとはお前らが来るのを今か今かと待ってた。
I mean, I could see why the bracers in Crossbell are able to intervene, since this is like a, you know, threat against the civilians that are assigned to their branch, but I am a little surprised that Estelle and Joshua got like permission to come intervene directly.
課長、待っててくれて感謝です。それで具体的な段取りはどのような？
現在タワー前には先ほどの魔導兵の大軍が守りを固めているようだ。それをここにいる全員と遊撃士たちで強襲する。
その隙に突入チームが車両でオルキスタワーに突入。そのままタワーの制圧を開始するっていう段取りね。
なんていうか。
I wouldn't prefer it any other way.
かなり強引な段取りだが。
I'm a big fan of knocking down the door.
どうやら国防軍の
kicking in the door.
市外に回されているらしい。おそらくタワー内にいるのはアリオスをはじめ少数のはずだ。
ジオフロントからのルートは相変わらず封鎖されとるからな。この辺りが現状で取れる最善の策といったところだろ
う。なるほど。
そうなると
その突入チームというのはもう決まってるんですか？
Well, you know, us.
いや、これからだが、お前たちまさか。
Well, yeah.
ええ、できれば突入チームは 俺たちに任せてください。
I mean, no offense, Officer Kate, but I just don't think she can cut the mustard in that regard.
タワーにいるキーヤをこの手で取り戻すためにも。
ああ、そいつばかりは他の連中には譲れねえな。
タワー内のセキュリティなら私がいれば役立ちます。
私もベルやおじさまを直接問い詰めたいと思います。
一度国防軍として彼らに加担した身ですけれど、
Hey, you said it, not me.
だからこそ放っておけません。
まあこのメンツだったら修羅場もくぐり抜けてるしね。チームワークのことを考えるとうってつけなんじゃないかな。
Also, we did defeat Night Lady, kind of. I mean, at least fought her to a standstill.
きっとお役に立ってみせます。
お前たち
やれやれ。あのひよっこどもがすっかり一丁前の顔になったもんだ。
課長。
ま、いいだろう。突入チームはお前らに任せる。だが、すべての段取りが整ってるわけじゃなくてな。もう少し待ってもらうぞ。
というと、
オルキスタワーへのハッキングを進めている最中なんだ。あと1時間ちょいでアクセスが可能になるはずさ。
本当ですか？
ああ、そうなれば突入チームへのバックアップもしやすくなるし、通信妨害も解除できるだろう。
それとギルドや各方面にも改めて連絡を入れる必要がある。とにかくお前たちが突入チームに回るという前提で。
Only plan I need is just point me in the direction of the enemies. And we get to whacking and smacking, like we always have. Afterward, Lloyd and the others worked with Chief Sergei to put the final touches on their plan to infiltrate Orkios Tower. Then it was decided the team would return to the SSS building to retrieve the orbital car for use in the operation.
それじゃあダドリーさんも突入チームに。
Sorry, Dudley. Denied. Permission denied?
ああ、通商会議の警備でオルキスタワーの構造にも通じているからな。
I might kick Noel out of the party for him.
市街地を行くならある程度案
How
内
much
もで
mana
き
you
る。
got, Dudley?
それに大統領の逮捕ともなれば支援課だけに任せてはおけん。
Okay, dude, like, is now really the time for a freaking dick measuring contest within the departments?
やれやれ、またかよ。
もはやお約束ですね。
でも助かります。
突入に使用する動力車ですけど。
Oh, it's gonna be cramped, dude.
本当に支援課の車両を？
Someone's sitting on Dudley's lap, or Dudley's sitting on someone's lap.
ああ、現時点で一番馬力とスピードの双方を合わせ持っている車種だ。
Bust down the door. What do you mean by that? Are you telling us to drive a car straight into a building?
市街地を強行突破するには
That's the best plane you guys can come up with?
確かに。
まあ支援課に残っているなら利用しない手はないよね。
Sorry, ZCF, you know that legendary prototype you gave us? Yeah, that shit's a hunk and burn of scrap. Can we get another, please?
ですが、この数で市街地を動く。
Like, we should just steal an armored car and use that as our battering ram.
ならば同行するメンバーを絞り込むがいい。それ以外のものはここで待機していればいいだろう。
了解しました。
Okay, well, if we have to use Dudley joined the party. Dudley and Lloyd learned Hearts of Iron. Okay, well, it doesn't say that he's required, but you know what? Noel, I'm sorry. Riksha. Like, if you weren't level 87, maybe we would. Granted, you would level up incredibly fast due to the scaling, at least, but I don't know. I feel like, I mean, Ellie is required, and I'm not gonna ditch Wazi, so I'm sorry, Riksha. If I could ditch Ellie, maybe, but and also, I mean, Ellie is just like objectively better than you, but I don't think we're gonna need her. If we didn't need her for the Aryan Road fight, I mean, the only time we'll need Ellie is if there's a time limit fight. Any, like, normal fight, I think we can just win by grinding it down. But yeah, this is fine. Do you know anything new, buddy? No, that's still the same. I mean, your ult is hilarious. I wouldn't mind seeing your Hearts of Iron thing. Maybe if we ever get back attacked, we'll try and use that. I will leave things on this end to you, Emma. Remain vigilant. We cannot afford to have anything hinder the operation. Understood. Please be careful, Dudley. It's madness to think the president's behind those magic puppet things in the city. They're a real threat, but I think we'll manage somehow. One silver lining in our current situation is the magic puppets show no sign to break in. That said, I wouldn't rule out the possibility the situation drags on. Hope we're able to break this deadlock soon. You're playing a crucial role, Rebecca. That's right, we'll do everything we can to make sure the operation doesn't affect the citizenry. Thank you for your help, and take care. We're gonna need something a little bit stiffer than a patrol car if we hope to bust those magic puppets' line of defense. Taking horsepower and top speed into consideration, your team's car is the best bet to break into the tower, Lloyd. Right, we'll be sure to recover our car before the operation. Be careful out there once we begin, Kate. I will, and good luck to you, Lloyd. After the declaration of invalidity, the officers at headquarters that have been supporting us began to organize. Franz has been our go-between. Oh, Franz, our boy. Franz is doing that? That's right, he's one of many officers that have been doing what they think is right out of their pride as cops. You should keep doing the same. Maybe one day you'll be as good as Franz. Maybe. Can you let me read the stuff? Once we hack into the tower, we'll be able to stop the community. Because I mean, we did get that quartz fragment, which maybe implies that we can still read the stuff. I think you guys were... Oh, God. Also, we should end the video soon. The thing you guys are riding in, though. Merkaba, right? We may be able to reach that, too. Yes, if you succeed in getting through, then we could request you on as backup as well. Good thinking, Tio. Yon would be a tremendous help right now. That's one more reason to make sure we hack our way into that tower. But like my quartz fragments, dude? I don't know. Maybe we could have... No, because there was no option to read them at the terminal in the Merkaba, so... Things being the way they are, I've been very worried about it. Imagine touching Mario Bell, man. Sorry, Noel. We're about to break into Orkios Tower. This is going to be one of our toughest fights yet. Once we begin the operation, there won't be any turning back. You're right, there's no telling what will happen in there, so we must be fully prepared. There's still some time, so we can run errands in the city if there's anything left to do. Wait, what? Can we? I'll help service everyone's weapon until the operations begin. Hey, I heard you saw Inspector Donovan at the hospital. How's he doing? Is he holding up? He's well. His wife is helping nurse him back to health, and they said he should make a full recovery. Hey, man, that's really good to hear. The inspector out, the rest of the 2nd Division has to pull together. So, you know, actually, now that I think about it, like... So wait, if we could go to the city, we should probably go to Arkansas then. Because, I mean, maybe there's something there with Riksha? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see how, like, what they mean by actually letting us explore, like, do errands in the city. You kids gotta pull this one off. There's no room for error if you're trying to get Kia back. We know. We'll do it, Chief. We had to turn to a less than scrupulous route to get our hands on these weapons. I don't like having to use the black market, but there was no other choice. Beggars can't be choosers. As long as they get the job done against those magic puppets, I won't complain. Where is Riksha, by the way? Oh, there you are, girlie. I was wondering where you went, Riksha. Oh, Lloyd, I was just taking a minute to center my chi before the operation. What? There's a chance we'll encounter Bloody Shirley at Orkios Tower. Yeah, same goes for Uncle and the others. They're gonna be a real pain in our asses. Yes, but I refuse to fall to them. I'm sorry, Riksha. You're probably gonna... I mean, if we can not use Dudley, I will temporarily put her in. Because, obviously, I mean, I like Riksha a little bit more than Dudley. It's not like that I dislike Dudley. Riksha does have a bit more going for her in the character and development department, though. Allow me to accompany you while you're storming the tower. You should also take this opportunity to make sure you're fully prepared. I'll do that. Don't make too much of it. I simply can't entrust the President's arrest to only the SSS. How about you entrust only these hands to your face? If you're ready, then we should go as soon as possible. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, let's end things here. In the next video, we'll go explore the city again. Maybe. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.